Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. In this video, I'm going to share the top 6 best or most essential parks and trails in the St. Louis area that you need to explore if you're a runner, hiker, walker, or just generally into the outdoors. This is a diverse set of locations and each has something unique to offer, and the list is in no particular order. Also, all the footage shown here is taken out of videos that I've done for each of these specific locations. So if you want to take a full deep dive at any location in this video and see more footage, follow the link in the description and you'll see my full video exploration of that park or trail. Let's get started. The first location on our list is the most recognizable. It's the Gateway Arch National Park and the Riverfront Trail, which is right next to it. This is the home of a great monument called the St. Louis Arch, which you've probably seen before. For runners, hikers, and bikers, the Arch Park has a small stretch of trails, all providing great views of the river, the city skyline, and the Arch. But the real adventure is to be found down on the Riverfront Trail. The Riverfront Trail starts south of the Arch National Park at an area called the Mural Mile, or the Graffiti Wall, as it's normally known, and shoots 12 miles north up to the Chain of Rocks Bridge. Riverfront Trail connects to many other trails on the Illinois side, and it's excellent for running and cycling. For extra credit, you can cross the Eads Bridge, either on foot or by using the Metrolink, and you can see the Gateway Geyser and a cool view of the Arch at the Malcolm W. Martin Memorial Park. It's directly across the river in East St. Louis, Illinois. Next on the list is Tower Grove Park. Coming in at 289 acres, Tower Grove Park is the second largest park in St. Louis City, about 1.5 miles east to west and 1/3 of a mile north to south. So running a lap around the park is a little more than about a 3.5-mile trip. In my opinion, this park has the best fall and spring colors out of any location in St. Louis. There are interesting pavilions, beautiful flower arrangements, and a lot of space for just about any outdoor activity you can think of. With many sidewalks, roads that are closed off to traffic, and trails, the park is extremely walkable. There are only a few roads where you're going to encounter vehicle traffic in the park, so this is a great place to explore either on foot or with a bike. It's also relatively flat, which some people like. If you want to see more beautiful floral arrangements, you can go right next door to the St. Louis Botanical Garden. You probably can't run or cycle there. Next on the list is the Old Chain of Rocks Bridge in Chouteau Island. This is one of the most underrated outdoor adventure spots in the St. Louis area. The Old Chain of Rocks Bridge connects Chouteau Island, which is a 3,200-acre island in Madison, Illinois, to North St. Louis City. Formerly a piece of the historic Route 66, the bridge was closed off to vehicular traffic in 1970, and now is a lively spot for bikers and pedestrians. The bridge offers incredible views of the Mississippi River and also cool views of the riverfront and wildlife areas surrounding the river on the Missouri side. The bridge also connects the St. Louis Riverfront Trail to the Madison County Transit bike trail system on the Illinois side. So it's a great hub or enabler of longer routes. Once you're done exploring the bridge, you can check out the great Riverside Beach and Low Water Dam right next to the bridge on Chouteau Island. Next up is Castlewood State Park in Baldwin, Missouri. About a half-hour drive outside of city limits, Castlewood is one of the most popular and well-known state parks in eastern Missouri, and definitely the most popular hiking spot near St. Louis. The park spans 1,800 acres and has about 26 miles of trails to explore. Many of the trails have something unique to offer. Some are better for mountain bikers, others are steep and rocky and make for a great hike, and there are many great views to see here, many hills to climb. If you're going to Castlewood, be sure to watch my trail guide video. I filmed every trail at the park and give details on which ones are the best, so you know ahead of time which trails to pick for your particular activity and desired mileage. Next on the list is the most famous and biggest park in St. Louis City, Forest Park. If you live in St. Louis and you're a runner or an avid walker, Forest Park is probably your home away from home. There are so many trails that you can easily come up with a loop of any size, whether it be a mile or 12 miles, and you can pass distinct, exciting scenery the entire time. It's like an erector set of trails just begging to be snapped together to form any type of route you want to go on. There's forest, wooded, single-track trails, paved roads, hills, fields, anything you want. On top of all that is the home of the free St. Louis History Museum, Art Museum, and Zoo. There's also 2 golf courses, a driving range, and an outdoor theater called the Muni. If you're in the St. Louis area and you go to outdoor events, you won't be able to avoid this park. And if you're a runner or just love the outdoors, you're going to find yourself here often. The final site I want to share is a set of trails out in St. Charles called the Lewis and Clark Trails. Castlewood may be the most popular trail running and hiking spot near St. Louis, but I'd argue that the Lewis and Clark Trails are the best. These are tough trails. Be ready to tackle some massive hills and put in some miles. If you do the full loops, you're going to be looking at either 5 miles or 8 miles, depending on if you do the long route or the short route. I love these trails. The terrain is exciting, there are incredible views that rival the best of what you're going to see at Castlewood, and the fall and spring colors really do stand out here. Any serious trail runners or hikers need to try out the Lewis and Clark Trails. And that concludes our list of the top 6 best or most essential trails in the St. Louis area. If you want to see an in-depth video exploration of each of these sites, check out the links below in the description. I especially recommend checking out my videos if you plan to go to the Riverfront, Arch, Castlewood, or the Lewis and Clark Trails. If you like this video or any of the other videos on this channel, please like and subscribe. Thanks everybody, be safe out there.